Power 105.1's Powerhouse 2014.
It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Backstage Powerhouse. Make sure you hashtag Powerhouse NYC. Now we got a young lady that just got off that stage, ripped it down.
Oh, yeah?
From the BX.
Remy Ma.
Remy Ma.
How y'all doing?
Everybody was like, man, Remy killed it.
Yeah, Remy killed it out there.
Now, when you touch
I just do what I can.
when you touch that stage, you feel like a new artist because it seems like they're so receptive to your records. But you know, you just came home. Does it feel brand new?
It feels new, but at the same time, I'm comfortable with it. It feels like this is what I do. But it's definitely a great thing to have people so receptive for songs that I've done so long ago. Like, it's people that put out records 2 months ago, and after that 2 months is up, no one cares anymore. So that's when you know you're doing something right. So
did you get nervous though? Because I mean, it was 20,000 people. They haven't seen you in a while. It could have went either way. Did you get nervous at all?
No. I did it. I mean, I did it. I really did. I think it's something that's in me. As a kid, I was never shy. I was never nervous. I'm very outspoken, and I'm confident in what I do. Like if you don't like me, I like me, so I'm alright.
It's probably exciting more than anything.
Right. You be amped. You be like, oh, it's over. After it's over, you're like, oh man.
Word.
I feel like a lot of people probably hit you up to ask you to come out though.
Yeah. Well, I had to rap for my borough and
for the Bronx,
and not just for the Bronx, but French is somebody that I know if I need something, I could call him, and it's not the running around or something. It's like, when? Right now? All right, I'm on it. Like, he drops everything. So it's only right that it's reciprocated.
Now, I heard French shot you out like you was a part of the roster, like Chinks Drugs, Remy Ma, Coke Boy. Like, what is that about?
I mean, like I said, we're really cool. I knew Frenchie for years when we were both teenagers, and we was both in the Bronx running around trying to do what we do. So it's just a great thing to see him where he's at now and to just kind of be the same person that I knew. Right. A lot of times people, they reach a certain level and you're like, who is this guy? But it's never, I don't know how he is with anybody else, but with me, he's the same person.
Now French is the same. Now you got a mixtape out tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
Oh, it's dropping tomorrow. Okay, I'm about to ask you, when is it dropping? I saw
tomorrow,
you on,
tomorrow. It's called I'm Around, and it's a problem. Like,
did you do an I'm Around record?
I did a record called I'm Around.
I say that all the time now too, by the way. I be like,
the hook is I'm Around.
Okay.
It sounds like
I absolutely
like
did. Now, I mean, you can use it different ways. Like, somebody say something crazy, like they step with you, like, excuse me, I'm around. Excuse me, what are you doing? But then, people like, oh, I'm having this party tonight. Oh, I'm around. I'm around. So you can use it.
It depends on the situation.
It depends on what's going on. So I think it works.
Somebody with your man, you be like, I'm around. Okay.
Right. I'm around. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Now, have you? Is there a reason you haven't signed anybody yet? Are you trying to stay?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you waiting for? Where we going? What label?
It's really no reason. It's just
no reason.
Everything is so political, and the paperwork, and it takes so. I don't feel like why do we have to use these big words that need to be looked up by normal people? Like, I know what it means, but not when it's next to this word. I don't know what it means.
Okay.
So I just want everything in plain English, and this is what I'm gonna give you, and this is what you're gonna give me, and that's that. But I think there's so many things that I want to do. A lot of times people feel that if they're not signed or if they don't have somewhere to be or somebody, an umbrella to be under, that they're doing something wrong. But in all actuality, you can do so much. Like, I can do records when people call me like, yo, Ram, I need you on this. I can do it. I don't have to wait for a label to clear it or somebody to say whatever.
Around.
And pretty much like the way everything is now, what do you really need a label to do?
I agree.
Like, but take percentage out of something that they're really not contributing, but so much too.
And
so it has to
with
be
you anyway. So it's not
like when I tell you it has to be a right situation, and I feel one is coming along right now. That's what it has to be. I'm not just gonna jump into anything. Like everyone knows, I was going for a very long time, and this is not something that I want to do forever. Like, I'm probably gonna always write music and create music, but I don't want to be an artist on the stage forever. So it has to be something that I feel is right for me and that fits my situation.
Right. Has your past hindered you in any way? Like maybe endorsement deals, whatever. They're like, nah, Remy's crazy.
I'm not crazy.
I don't think you are, but you know.
But no, actually it hasn't yet. The only thing that's probably the biggest problem that I have is getting permission to travel.
Do you have permission?
Like-
Because I know one time you couldn't leave the state. You're good now because I
No.
seen you doing shows out of
Like,
town.
I have to, but everything has to be approved,
Right.
pre-approved. I can't just be like, oh, people come like, yo, I want you in XYZ. I'm like, all right, sign the contract with me there. I have to be like, all right, hold on, let me submit it to my parole and see if they okay it. And they're being a little bit more lenient because they understand that this is my livelihood, this is my job. I try to think of it in a way that if I was a truck driver and I needed to, make a delivery in New Jersey and Connecticut, it's kind of like that. It's just I'm not a truck driver. I do music and I entertain. So they're kind of understanding a little bit more. But at the same time, people are scary. People feel like, well, what's going to happen? Or I don't want to be responsible if something happens. So
Right.
everything I have to make sure I'm crossing my T's, dotting my I's. I don't stay out past my curfew. I don't go anywhere without permission. And in a way, it works because can't nobody never say I'm out of pocket.
Keeps you out of trouble.
Right, yeah, exactly. I'm never, ever trying to go back to jail. Are you?
Hell no.
How you knew he went to jail?
He talks about it all the time.
Damn right.
Now, how close are you to doing a television deal now?
Like this close.
Okay, because
What kind of television do? Not Mona Scott Young type stuff, right? Okay.
But I'm sure she'll executive
whatever
produce her own show, right?
I think that it was so crazy. I never realized how interested people are in what's going on with me.
Absolutely.
Especially like the whole like Rem and like Papoose thing. I'm like,
Because when we seen you on the BT Cypher, y'all killed it.
Yeah,
and
y'all
we
killed
loved
the
that,
Cypher.
And that made it be
Thank
like,
you.
that should be something we want to see more of.
Right.
see, that was the we have to go on a cipher. We have to act accordingly, and let's go. Like when we're in the crib, it's a different story. Like, excuse me, what happened? You're not nice to me. You're not nice to me. You're not better than me. What? You crazy? I did alphabetical, so I'm like, so what?
You're crazy.
Hold on, so y'all battle over lyrics?
Like, we don't battle over lyrics, but it's always like an argument. Like if I do a record that he really likes, he won't be like, yo, babe, that's a good record. Like, he be like, yo, this is my oldest. This is my son right here. I'm like,
So how do y'all settle that though?
we don't.
Oh, okay.
We don't actually we have a rule that we don't even really talk about music because his idea of hip hop and rap is totally different from mine. Like one time it got so bad he told me I was a grouping.
Wow.
What?
He told me I was a group. He told me
Wow.
he went so far to say pun is rolling over in his grave right now. Like
he didn't.
he was
What
like,
made him
what?
say that?
Because we was like saying he asked me who was my top 5.
And you didn't put him in it?
Who's your top
You
5?
didn't
No,
put Papoose in your top 5?
No.
That's real though. That's real.
Goodness gracious.
Who's the top 5?
I mean,
Is he in the top 10?
What I said was it changes.
Okay.
Like sometimes there's people that come out that I never knew existed because they didn't have record deals, they didn't have an
Right.
outlet to put out. So sometimes my top 5 changes. He's like, oh, that's crazy. If you have a top 5, it's the same forever. That's like saying
Forever?
like what? That's great. That's crazy, right?
So wait a minute. When he called
Mine
you a
is-
groupie, hold on. What did you say back? Because you got a slick mouth. What did you say back? That's what I want to know.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I
you
know-
went
I
low.
know it hurt somebody's
You went
feelings.
low.
I don't even remember.
I know you got a slick mouth. So I know.
Really? Seriously? Like, but I just think we have totally different opinions on
Right.
music. So it got to the point where we just like, you know what? We're not even going to talk about music. We're not going to discuss how we feel about anyone's record,
yeah,
how we feel about anybody's lyrical abilities, anything, because it just gets too crazy and we never agree.
Do you have that rule where you don't fight, where you make sure you make up before you go to bed?
Well, we established that like when I was still in prison because you don't know when you're going to be able to call again. The
Right.
phones could be cut off. I could be in solitary, so it's just so much things. He can't call me, so
Right.
it's crazy. It would be crazy. Like when I first we got into like our first really big thing, I got mad and I hung up, and then when I called
And
him
realize
back later,
you could call him back.
I can
Okay.
call him back, but he can't call me back.
Got you.
It's kind of cool though,
Right.
in a way.
But then in a way, you're
Oh, my
like,
goodness.
In a way, like, yeah, now sit there and wait till I call. But when I called him, he's like, yo, how could you do that to me? He's like, yo, I don't know what was going on with you. You're in there. I can't come see you. I
Right.
can't call
Word,
you.
word.
And I felt bad. So
Right.
and then I thought about it from the other perspective. And it's like, how would I feel if I'm in prison and I can't call him, I can't reach him. So like he always made sure he had a line open for me to call and to reach him. So we definitely carry that on now.
Right.
I hope y'all do a record battling each other, man. I need to hear what's
Who you
going
got your
on
money
in the
on?
house. Remy. I mean, Pap's dope, but Remy's
I got to
slick
rock
with the battle
Remy,
raps.
too. I mean,
Remy Ma, ladies and gentlemen, is
Yeah.
DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Backstage
Y'all know you gonna
Powerhouse.
say, they only said that because y'all was sitting.
now
'cause
we
you sitting there
groupies.
with
Now
them.
we groupies.
Yeah, now y'all groupies. Hashtag Powerhouse NYC. Let's go.